Hello there, I'm Jay. I'm backstage at North Shore for the Grinning Idiot Comedy Club, and we're here with George Zach. Hello there.
Hi.
How you're about to go on stage soon? How are you feeling?
I am. I'm in the middle. I'm feeling quite confident, but no, not confident. I'm just pretending. Yeah, it's a bit nervous, but I've done it before now, so it's fine.
How many gigs would you say you've done in the past? Well, let's say since the start of the year.
Since the start of the year, I don't know. I've always wanted to count them, but I've ended up losing count. Not because I do too many, just because I'm really bad with numbers. But I'd say from the beginning of the year, I don't know, about 60, I guess.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
So you've been travelling around, have you?
No, I wasn't travelling. I started travelling from August. I was up until July. I was really scared because I'm still a student, right? And up until July, I was I was fucking. Can I say fucking? Yeah. Oh, well, I've said it twice now, haven't I? And yeah, I was really skint, and I didn't travel. I just stayed in Newcastle. But since August, I've been traveling quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. You have to pay a lot of money in the beginning. You don't make anything.
Yeah.
Just to get people to see you. So you have to put a lot of money in it first.
When would you say is the best time of year to do your act? If there is one at all.
I don't think there is. I don't think there's a time of the year to do my act. I mean, I'm Greek. Probably the summer for me would be best. Just because of the weather. But no, there's no time of the year. Comedy usually works in winter time, from what I hear, because people in the winter like to go to clubs and just be inside, whereas in the summer, because it's very light outside, they like to go outside, and summertime is traditionally not a great time for comedy. But to do my set, if people want to watch, do it anywhere.
Oh, I had one then, but I've just forgotten it. Oh dear, what was it?
Greeks.
That was actually it.
Yeah, Greeks number one.
I'd like you if you.
Yeah, it says plus special guest Greeks number one.
Which
George
is
Zach.
so wrong.
Well, first off, it's it's right because there's only 3 Greek comedians in England.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
So technically, if I'm better than 2 people, that's right.
Fantastic.
But then again, it's grammatically incorrect, isn't it? Because I told you before, you should have an apostrophe. An apostrophe here. Apostrophe is a Greek word, by the way. It's just, right. Yeah, an apostrophe here, or Greece is number one. But yeah, I'm not very happy with this.
So did you used to do background in Greece then?
No. I've been in England for 7.5, 8 years now. I'm studying in Northumbria. Well, I just finished now. But no, I didn't know anything about stand-up up until April 2008 when George Carlin died. It was all over the news, and I googled George Carlin. I found a few videos and I found a few more. And then I did a gig a year later in February 2009. That's pretty much it. That's the story.
Awesome.
That's how I got into it.
So that's how you got into comedy.
Yeah.
Have you always wanted to do it
No. I saw George Carlin and I thought, this guy is great. And then I saw Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor and Chris Rock. And then have you seen Chris Rock?
Not heard of him, unfortunately.
Oh, he's amazing. He's the best. At the moment, I really like him. He's really funny.
What's he done?
He's American. He's done. Have you heard a show called? I don't remember the name, but it's what's his name? Something about Chris. It's about a little black kid growing up in Harlem. And it's a narrative of his life.
Afraid I haven't.
Anyway, he's really good.
Yeah.
He's done. He's very famous in America and here amongst many people. And I mean, yeah, he's really good. So I saw him. I got really into comedy, and then I spent 3 months being really bored and writing things on my phone, something I would find funny to tell my friends. And then eventually, I just booked myself in February for a gig and did it.
Wow. So you've only been going since February.
Well, February 2009.
Oh,
so
okay.
that's a year and a half now.
Would you
Almost 2
say
years.
you're into your stride now? It's been nearly 2 years.
Yes. Well, no. No. Yes and no. I don't know where you think you're in your stride. When I've done about 120 gigs now, right? 110, 20. And when I was doing on my 50th gig, I thought I was the top of the world. I thought that was great. And then I look back on my 50th gig, thinking, "The fuck is that? You're horrible. I can't believe you think you're great." But even now I think I'm good. I'm good. I'm ready. But who knows what I will think about myself in 60 gigs time? I might look back at my material now and think, what were you thinking? So I don't know. I guess I'm doing better than I used to do. Yeah, I'm more comfortable on stage. So now it's just about the material, really.
What would you say was the best gig you've ever done, if you can remember?
Well, a comedian, a professional comedian that I spoke to on Saturday, he said, "You're only as good as your last gig." And his last gig was terrible, so he was just like he was quite a neurotic guy anyway. He was, but my best gig was the most recent one was probably Nottingham 3 weeks ago. That I just remember now, and it was for an audition, and I was asked to do 12 minutes, but they asked me to compare the night at the beginning. 200 people in, like great night. I compared 5 minutes in the beginning, and then they asked me to do a set at the end.
Yeah.
And the comparing went well, thankfully, because I had just arrived. I didn't know how it can go either way. And then the set I did like 22 minutes, and I'm quite well known for overrunning. Like I'm not trying to, you can't overrun in comedy. You'll be told off. But I did 22 minutes because the guy behind was like, carry on, carry on, carry on. You're doing great. That's probably the best gig I've done recently.
Awesome.
Great.
Do you get heckles during your gigs?
Yes, you get heckles. Although in my case, people won't heckle me as much because if they heckle me as much, I guess if I was English, they would heckle me.
Yeah.
But they're so afraid of coming across as rcists that they just won't heckle you for nothing. And if they heckle you, they don't really have much to say. If they say you're shit, I don't know. It doesn't happen. Because I'm funny, but it hasn't happened to me to tell me that I'm shit. But any heckle you get, usually it's like a friendly heckle. So you have to recognize that the audience can be funny as well.
Yeah.
So if the audience member, if he's genuinely funny, he says something genuinely funny with the good intentions, then it's fine. But if they're trying to heckle your act by saying something like, I don't know, like someone tries to heckle me, but I don't know. I'm learning to take care of hecklers sometimes. And if I can, I just play the race card and say you're fucking racist, shut up.
Really?
But in a jokey way. I don't think anybody's racist. I mean, there are some out there, but I haven't met any racist people yet. I don't think I've ever. That's the first time I talk about race on the so far. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really get many hecklers. It's fine.
Cool. Of the funny heckles that you have had though, can you remember like a really funny one that went down well?
No. No, it's just conversation you have with the audience, and sometimes someone will say something really funny, like I don't know. Someone said the other day, I said he was a teacher, and I said, "Oh, what do you teach?" Where do you teach? He said in school, and he goes, "Do you have schools in Greece?" And everybody laughed, but I had established like a friendship with him, so it was just a funny joke. I don't know. I found it funny at the moment. That's the most recent heckle that I found funny. I remember in the way he said it. I guess one of the things you had to be there, I suppose. So I'm sorry for that.
Awesome. Any jokes you'd like to share with us? Anything
a snippet of a joke.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably would go horribly in this situation. Although, okay, all right. I wrote one. Okay, it would probably be horrible. Now I know it's an interview, but we have other people here, and you probably be all silent as well. But screw this. I'll do it. I've written it recently. It's terrible, but it's short. It's about okay. I'm not going to do it tonight, though. That's how bad it is. But I'm happy with this joke. I'm building it up too much now, aren't I? This is just going to be terrible. I've just built it up too much. But all right, okay. The joke goes: I was in the supermarket the other day, and I was in Morrison's, and I was shopping, and I shopped. Like I took too many items with me, and I live very far from Morrison's. So I thought, no, screw this. I'm not just carrying them around. So I put them in a trolley and carried the trolley home. And I know it's wrong to carry the car. It's illegal, right? But I know what to do with it. I just left the trolley in the backyard for the last 2 weeks, and it's fine. The problem is I don't know what to do with the baby. that's the one joke I recently listened. That's the shortest joke of my life. I can tell you that.
That's good.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I like that. But you don't do any jokes shorter than that.
No, that's the shortest. Usually my stuff is from like 30 seconds to a minute and whatever. Like I'm doing a story tonight about playing a prank on a housemate when she called me out to clean the toilet because there was a smudge on the fucking toilet, and she couldn't like go and do her business there because she knew that was mine. I had to clean it up. It's disgusting, I know, but I felt quite like humiliated by that. So I got her back by placing some mini brownie bites on the toilet seat, and waiting for her to go and notice them and come to call me. And then at the end, I go there, and she goes, "I can't believe you just put brownie bites on the toilet, like poo on the toilet seat because you thought it looked like poo. I can't. This is disgusting. Like, come clean it up." And I went there, and I went, "That's not mine." And I just
Oh.
And I just went back to my room, and that's a prank. But you know, it goes on and on about me telling my mom later on. That takes about 3 minutes or so, 2.5 minutes.
Have you pulled many pranks?
This story is not very true, to be honest.
Okay.
This story. I'll tell you that, like, this story all happened. She called me in. She told me to do it. Like, I cleaned it up. It did happen, that part. And then I was thinking, how am I going to get her back for ages, right? And I came up with a story about buying the brownie bites and putting some milk around them and making like a little poo and put it on the toilet seat. And I thought this is an excellent prank, but I wanted to like videotape it. Yeah. And I'm not like to come up with a story. It's great. To actually do it, I'm really horrible at it. I'm just too lazy for it. So I never actually did it. But let's just pretend that I did it. Pranks, yeah, I think I play pranks on people. I can't take a prank very well though. I kick off, I don't know, I take it personally. But I play pranks on others all the time. It's quite selfish.
What would you say is the worst prank that's been pulled on you in your whole life?
The worst prank that has been pulled on me.
The one that made you angriest or something?
I probably should say something funny now. I can't find that it's funny. The worst prank that has been pulled on me. I can't come up with it. That's a good question. Because we spoke about the pranks. I should have something really. But no pranks. Well, my girlfriend was late for a month and a half one time. Turns out she was just late and not pregnant. That was fucking. If that was a joke, I didn't laugh. But not a prank. Just no, nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
Perfect.
No, people pull pranks on me, but I just kick off and then I take it personally, and I shouldn't really. But sorry, I don't have any pranks.
Tell us about it.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's been great to interview you. You're just about to go on stage in just a bit.
Yeah.
Best of luck for it.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Thank you very much. Awesome.
Am I leaving now? Okay, bye.